Hi, I am actually sitting in my closet right now, but I just wanted to give some updates. So this morning I went to the appointment, like I said. It's the 29th of January, and when I got there, we did an ultrasound, which this whole process started because I started my period yesterday, and so they had to do a vaginal ultrasound, so you can just imagine like the pain that experience that. And then I met with my nurse, and basically she was just like, okay, so I'm going to talk to your doctor. And I just kind of want to get in this part. So basically, like, I talked to Cleveland State about how I potentially could be missing clinicals, and they were the absolute least bit hopeful possible. And it really honestly kind of sucks for me to say that, because I wanted them to be so supportive, especially because like they've never had a student like me. Like, they have not had to go through like this weird type of situation. So basically this process that I'm in is going to be about a week and a half long, and my clinicals are every Tuesday and Thursday. And this week and a half process, I could potentially miss like 3-4 clinical days. And I was basically given the option of, well, you better hope that your appointments are going to be on Monday, Wednesday, and if they're not, they're on Tuesday, Thursday, then you probably will have to get held back a semester. And I was like, for like a 1 week thing, like I'm gonna have to get held back, like, just was really frustrating for me to deal with. And so then I like went through my Twitter, and I remembered that Cleveland State actually tweeted at me, and they were very supportive about an article that was written about me from the Sandusky Register. And it just like baffled me, because I was so confused as to how you can be so supportive of something like having a cancer survivor, but also can't understand that there's a lot more that I have to go through being a cancer survivor. So that was kind of frustrating for me to deal with. Luckily I had like the nicest team working with me at UH, and they told me that they were going to be able to get most of my appointments off clinical days, so I shouldn't have to miss a lot. So I was really grateful with that. But then I got a call after this appointment today, and she was like, okay, you're gonna start your medicine today. And I was like, what? So I had to get all my medication, and I just gave myself my first shot, and then tonight I give myself more shots. So that was exciting. I was kind of like scared because it's a scary thing. I've never given myself shots. I've had to receive shots, like blood thinners and such, when I was sick, but I've never given them to myself. But overall, I'm like really excited to get this on the road, to get it done. And hopefully the only day that I miss for clinicals will be for the retrieval of my eggs, which is gonna come in like almost 2 weeks, but like a little less than that. So yeah, just excited and wanted to keep you guys updated. But I will talk to you guys so soon. See you later. Bye. Good night, I guess you could say. So I'm going to do like the last different medications that I have to give myself for the night. Whatever. So I'm going to start with the 2 that I know how to do, and then I'll go from there. I did want to show you like kind of something that I did to help kind of keep me more organized. So I got these like little containers, and I put on the outside like what the order was. This one's just 27 gauge needles and gauze pads and alcohol swatches. This one are the 3cc syringes. This one is medication. And then I didn't put these. I have like 4 or 5 boxes of these. It's another medication, which is one I'm giving myself tonight. My sharps container, and then another one of medication. And then I have down here a box. That's all the ones that are done. So this one's done. So yeah. So I figured I'd first start off with it's called letrozole medication. I need to take a total of 5 milligrams and 2.5 milligram tablets. So I need to take 2 every day. Really little. Second medication, I actually have this calendar that tells me what to take. The second medication is going to be the same that I took earlier. It's actually really easy. I was a little bit nervous for it. So it comes, this one has to be refrigerated, which I actually ordered a mini fridge for that. It hasn't come yet. But it comes in a little box like this, and inside you get your pen and a bunch of needles. So I have my pen and a needle, and then I need an alcohol swab. It also said a gauze, but this needle you'll see is so little that no, we're not gonna use a gauze for that. It comes with a nice little pamphlet that I definitely utilized earlier. So all you do for this one is you pop off the cap, and it comes just like right off like that. Then you open up the needle, and it actually comes, and like you can kind of tell there's a needle inside this cap, and literally all you do is poke it in, twist it on, pull it off. So then it has this safety little blue cap on. And then right here there's a little dial, and for each time I get a shot I get 150 cc's. No, cc's is not right. I would have no idea. Units? I'm gonna say units. So you just turn this knob. Hello, today is January 31st, and last time I tried to film this, I guess I did not realize that the camera shut off, so I'm going to re-explain one of my medications. So for the second one, it's a little bit more, I guess a little bit more goes into this one. So first thing is you get out 1 bottle of saline, and then 2 bottles of the medication. These are 75 unit bottles. These ones are, or actually they both are. And my dose is 150. So though I only need one thing of saline, so I don't have to give myself 2 shots. I need 2 75 unit bottles of Menopur. So I need 1 thing of saline, 2 of Menopur, and then I need 1 alcohol. This one kind of burns a little bit more, and I don't really necessarily bleed a lot, but I bleed a little bit, so I get this out just in case. And then 1 syringe. When I was sick, I used to take a medicine called Lovenox, which is a blood thinner, and every single time I was given the shot, I bled, which is just not fun. So then I get out my 3 milliliter 3 cc syringe. Just need that. And then the last thing I need is a Q cap, which helps to get the medication out. So, because they're, these two are powder forms and you use the saline to activate it, you don't use a needle like this. You use a Q cap. Kind of cool. Okay, so the first thing that I do is I open up my syringe. And then the next thing that I do is take off this needle that's on the syringe because I don't need it because of the Q cap. And then I open up the Q cap. A really important thing when you are giving medication, or I guess administering medication, is you never want to touch that part because that makes it unsterile. I have to get a new one if I did that. So then I take this Q cap and twist it on. So the first thing that I do is pop off these 3 tabs, the covers to it.